Hello everyone and very welcome to my channel. My name is Angelica and today I want to sit down and play with a new palette I got. This is actually a dupe palette. I haven't owned any dupe palette from before. Well, there is kind of a dupe palette from the Revolution Pro with the Huda one, but the Huda one duped an indie brand, so I don't know about that. But anyway, it's the W7 on the Rocks palette. It looks like this, and why I got this is just the color story. I really love the color story. So this is how it looks inside, and as you can see, this is a straight up dupe for the Anastasia Subculture palette, and I didn't want to get the Subculture palette from Anastasia. It's quite expensive, and if I want to buy something expensive, I really want it. I mean, I really want it, and I didn't want that palette that much. I have heard a lot of people don't like that and a lot of people like that, and I don't know if it was something about the formula, but I just like the color story of that palette. So I did see this one and I was very curious to see if this one is good. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to try this. So I have tried this before, but I wanted to try it so you can see it. So this packaging is, it feels, I mean, if you take Anastasia palette, it's quite heavy, it feels more luxurious. This feels very cheap. And this front, I don't know, I don't think this is very beautiful, but they have duped the inside pretty good. It looks like the Anastasia one, and you have a brush. I haven't used this actually, but and you have the shadows. I love these kinds of colors now when autumn is here, and I love this like dark green and the shimmers and this mustardy colors. And yeah, so I'm gonna try this. As I said, this is very, it feels very cheap when it comes to the packaging and the presentation here, and but it also, you can buy this for, I think it was 10 British pounds. So I mean, the Anastasia one is more expensive, but as I said before, I haven't used the W7 before. I haven't, and I actually bought another W7 palette, and it's this Hot Tropic palette. This is obviously a dupe for the Too Faced, the Tutti Frutti collection, the brown pineapple palette, and this one I have used a lot actually. I first saw this at Stars Hollywood Jessica, her channel. She compared this to the original, the Too Faced one, and I think she thought this one was pretty good actually, so I was very interested in trying this, so I bought it and I kind of really like it. It's a neutral palette, but for me, I can use it for like an everyday when I go to work, and I actually really like the quality. Obviously it's not the quality as the Too Faced one, but it is pretty good. This one is 7 British pounds, I think it was. But today I wanted to try this, and I wanted to compare this a little bit. I mean, this color scheme really remind me of few of these shades remind me of other palettes. The first palette I was thinking about, just straight up my head, is the Tribe palette from Juvia's Place. So I'm gonna do a little comparison. So this is the color scheme in this one, and here you have the color scheme. Ooh, let's see here. Maybe you can't see what I see, but I'm going to swatch a few shades here so we can just see. So first I am going to swatch this shade right here. This is the Caraco. It's this green bluish shade. So this is the W7 one. And then I'm going to take this Sand from the Juvia's Place. We have another one also. Yeah, this is more like green. This is more like forest green. This is more blue in it. But I'm also going to take this one, this Magnum. you have this one as well. Let's just see from the W7. Yeah, you can see this is not swatching great. This is quite sheer, but you have these kinds of, this is more grayish. So when you swatch it like this, they are not dupes, obviously. And then we have this orange shade, this Bellini from the W7. And I thought that reminded me of the shade in this Tropic Palette, this Oromo, this one. So I'm just gonna compare this. So as you can see, these are very, very similar. These are really dupes, I would say. So this is the W7 and this is the Tropic Palette. And I think the W7 actually swatched really nicely. So I think these orange are a real dupe for each other. But then I didn't find any more because I thought this would maybe could be a dupe. Not a dupe, but it looks like this. But they are not similar. I can just show you. I take the W7 one and just swatch it like that. And then I'm going to take this Shaga, this middle shade from the Tribe, just for you to see. I mean, well, they are similar, a little bit similar, but they have not the same undertone. The Tribe one has more gold in it, and this has a more, like, more pinkish, like a more peachy, pinky shade to it. So I didn't think that was like a dupe or similar colors. I just think this orange shade is definitely a dupe for each other. But I just thought the color scheme really reminds me a little bit of that, but it didn't. And another palette I thought about when I did look at this W7 one, it's the Kaleidos makeup, this Futurism one, Sci-Fi Green. It looks like this. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm just gonna show you just straight up. So here you have them, and yeah, I just thought I was going to swatch a few shades for you guys. So I'm going to see here. I'm going to start with this mustardy color from the Sci-Fi Green. Now I start with Sci-Fi Green. As you can see, this is so pigmented. I'm going to take the Bellini one, the one we had before. I think this swatch really nicely, actually. The W7, this orange shade. And yeah, this is more bright and this is more like dirty in a good way, but more not that bright orange. So then I thought I would actually swatch this shade, this shimmer shade. It's a little bit of green in that one. This is the Glamora. So this is the shade from the Sci-Fi Green. Look at that. It's absolutely stunning. And then I'm going to swatch this Champagne Toast, this shade in the W7 one, just to compare these two. This swatch really nicely as well. It's not that foiled as the other one, but I hope you can see. These are pretty similar actually. And then I thought I was going to swatch, I think this green right here. This is the ET, just to see if this one can be a dupe or not a dupe. If the W7 has a similar color. And I'm going to take this Martini Olive, this green, so we can see, just place it next to each other. This doesn't swatch that good, but if you build it up, it actually does. As you can see, they are quite similar, these two. And I think the W7 actually swatched really nicely on these 3 shades right here. But there is like 3 shades in this one that you can also find similar in this one. But that was just some comparison. I'm not saying get this. I mean, I really recommend you to get this one because I really love that, but I just thought the color scheme was a little similar. But anyways, this shade right here, this Maraschino Cherry, this doesn't swatch nicely. I mean, this looks like a dark plummy burgundy color, and I'm just gonna swatch it for you. Look at that. This is not a good color. I have to build it up, but I can't get the pigmentation to be strong enough. This is how I got it. And I mean, if you look at this, this is quite dark. So that shade I don't like. But today I thought I would do a little tutorial with this one and just talk a little bit about how they perform. And yeah, I'm just going to zoom you in, guys. I wanted to do a halo eye, and I think this look I'm going to do now, I actually did with the Juvia's Place Tri palette with the One Palette 2 looks. But anyways, I love that kind of halo eye, and it's probably going to look almost the same. Not almost, but I thought about it, and I think I'm going to use the same like color scheme as I did in that. But anyways, I'm going to start with the Bellini color, and this was the mustardy color that really swatches really nice. And I think we're gonna see how this looks. I have used this, as I said, not every single color in this, but I have used it a little bit. So I'm just going to look at that. That looks really nice actually. And the shadow feels, it's a little bit kick up in the pan, but not like crazy. But they are very soft, these mattes. This one anyway. I think a few of them are a little bit on the drier side, as the plummy burgundy I showed you, that was very sheer. That one is not good, but this one is really nice. Taking it a little bit underneath as well. I'm going to deepen up this with the Body Shot, this one. This is more like a peachy shade. I'm just gonna see how this one is. This is more sheer, so, but maybe it's because I'm layering it on top of this yellow, mustard yellow shade, I don't know. But I'm just going to take this here, like in the crease, and then I'm going to do a halo eye. Well, something like this. I'm going to take this, I'm going to start out with this Magnum, this green right here, and then I'm going to take this Caraco, and I'm taking a pencil brush, and I'm going to do like a halo eye. So I'm just going to place it like in my inner and outer part. Now I got something here, but I'm gonna fix that later on. I don't know, do you have anything from W7? I don't know what, I mean, well, it is a dupe brand, so I just was very curious to see if it is any good. This one is a little more sheer, this color. It's not that pigmented. I don't know. As you can see, it just like blends out. feels like it's not going to last that long. This color, I just have a feeling because it feels like it's very powdery and it's like blending away a little bit. But I'm going to take the darkest one, the Caracao, maybe, on the same brush. This has more pigmentation and a little bit of fallout. I'm gonna be very careful now. But the Hot Tropic palette, the small one, I really like the shadows in that palette. It actually is pretty good. I don't know about these. It feels like they are... I'm taking that Bellini, last orange, just gonna intensify. I mean, you can see when I take it like this on the green kind of disappears. So I don't think this is really a good shadows, but I'm just going to try. It feels like over here there is a little patchy and it kind of disappears. Well, yeah, it really does. Well, this is a very cheap palette. Oh, I mean, look at this. Just, you can't like blend it more. You have to layer it and then let it just be. I don't know. It have to look like this now. I'm going to do my little lash line as well. I'm going to take that Magnum. Just underneath. And on a flat brush, this Caracao. In the middle here, I'm going to take this Champagne Toast. This was the shimmer that actually swatched really nicely. And I'm going to spray my brush as well because I want it to be foiled and not that much fallout. So I'm gonna put this here in the middle. And this is a beautiful color, like a green, olivey green, goldish color. I don't think this is a palette I want to use if I'm going out and I want my makeup to last all night. I don't think this is the right palette to use because I can feel it kind of disappears and it looks a little bit patchy over here as well. I'm not going to do anything about it because I have a feeling that if I'm going, well, I can take some more of that dark color over there, but it's going to be patchy anyway. I don't know. It feels like, as I said, this is maybe not the best palette. I'm gonna take a more fluffy brush this time. Take the darkest color and just try to, I don't know. This makes me crazy. Well, it is a cheap palette though, so I don't know what I was expecting. I don't think I was expecting a lot from this palette. No. After this, maybe I want to get the subculture. Maybe I'm going to get the subculture. Because I like the color scheme in this one. But I mean, I don't know. A weird color in this one is this sugar rim. I don't don't know what the heck this is doing here. I don't know if this shade is in the subculture as well, because this, I'm gonna show you. This is like a pinky, like a white base with the pinky shift. Why do we have pink in this color scheme? Can you see that this is just, what is this doing here? I have no idea. I mean, look at this color scheme. Can you see anything that goes well with this? Maybe to do a halo eye with this one and just put this in. But I mean, pink and these colors, they are the worst together. I have no idea. And this like greenish and this, I don't know. I don't know. This is just weird to me. I don't know if subculture has this one. I'm actually going to see when I go to Kicks sometime and just look at that palette and swatch it. I want to see if they have this shade, because I don't know what they were thinking about when they put this shade in here. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is a good shade in this palette, but for me, I don't know. I can't see anything that goes well with that color. But anyways, maybe I'm going to try another shade here just to try it out. I haven't used this, I think, last call. This is like a dark brown. Maybe I should just try to take this in my inner and outer part of my halo eye, just to see how it perform. I don't know. I'm going out tonight, actually, me and my husband, and we are going to like a concert or a show, and I'm going to redo my makeup because I know this is not going to look good, because no, this is not going to look good. But I'm going to do like the same thing, but I'm going to do it with the Tropic Palette, because that one is good. Okay guys, this is how it looks. Maybe we should have something in our inner corner. I don't have anything here, but maybe we should pull out this one. This one I like, actually. This is not the same as the other one. Maybe it's hard to do the green shades in this one. Like, I don't know. These browns are very, very nice. And the shimmers are really nice as well, like these two. This reminds me actually a little bit, this green one reminds me a little bit with this. Maybe not. I'm going to swatch them. A lot of comparison today. I'm just gonna, no, okay. These are not the same, obviously. But anyway, in this one you can see are a little more on the green tone, like green side, and it's very, very nice. I have had this on my lid, and when you look in the mirror, it sparkles in this green sparkles, and it looks very, very pretty. So I can really recommend this one. But maybe we just should have like an inner corner highlight shade. This is pretty. As you can see, like a champagne-y, typical inner corner highlight shade. So I'm gonna take that one and put in my inner corner. But now I'm going to put some liner, mascara, lashes, and we can put something on my lips, and I'll be right back. So now I'm back. I didn't put any lashes on because I'm going to take this off after I film this. I'm gonna film another video, but as I said, I'm going out tonight. I'm not gonna wear this makeup, so not this eye makeup anyway. But anyways, I am going to do my lips, and I have a bunch of fallout here as well. So I don't know if you can see, but it just bothers me. Anyways, I'm going to take a new lip liner. This is from Kicks, and this is the lip liner in the shade Creme Dream. It's just a nude, and you just do like this, and it's a very creamy formula actually. Kicks is a Swedish makeup brand. It's like, I don't know if you can compare it to Ulta, like the Swedish Ulta. We don't have that many, they have a lot of brands, but I think Ulta is very, very big. You have like very big brands. Kicks has like Anastasia, they have Urban Decay, they have like high-end and like drugstore makeup. And yeah, I just think this is a really nice lip pencil. So in top of that, I'm going to use a Swedish brand as well. This is the Isadora lipstick. This is the Perfect Matte lipstick in Cafe Creme. I really love this. Looks like this is a really cool toned nude, and I have been looking for that. Oh my god, I can't talk right now. I have been looking for a cool toned nude and found it. This is matte, but it's very creamy, but I thought I want to put a gloss on top of this just to make it even more like glam. I'm going to take the Colourpop from the Disney collection. This is the Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Guppy. So this is from the, as I said, Disney collection. I think this is, yeah, the Ariel collection. They had this Ariel bundle thing. And it was this. It was a lipstick that I use a lot actually. Like, also like a nude lipstick actually. And a Super Shock shadow that is very pretty. So here you have the finished look. I'm going to do a little close-up for you guys. So yeah, here you have the finished look. I don't know how my hair is looking. I have really tried because I thought I would have this tonight, but now I don't know. Anyway, enough talk about my hair. Let's talk about the makeup. Well, if you don't look up close, I think it looks okay, absolutely, but I can feel that it's not going to last. So I don't know what to say about this palette. I mean, maybe it's like you get what you pay for, but that's not true either, because I really like the, I don't have it so I can reach for it, but the Makeup Revolution or the Revolution Rock-Series palette. That one is pretty good. Not the shimmers though, I don't like that, but the mattes, they are actually very nice. And that one is also $10, I think, or 10, not $10, 10 pounds, as this one. So I don't know, you can't say that either, that you get what you pay for, but I didn't have any high expectations with this one, but now it feels like I'm not going to use this that much, because I don't like to use these kinds of colors if they don't last, because if they don't last on you, I mean, why would I have like very dark colors on my eyes? And yeah, but the color scheme though, very pretty. But it's the Anastasia one, so I will give it to Anastasia for a good color story. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial and my thoughts on the W7 one. And yeah, tell me down below, do you own anything from W7? Do you like it? Maybe there is a palette that is a very good quality, and as this one actually. Again, I like this one, so, but yeah, or do you have the Subculture? Do you recommend me to get it? Because now I'm kind of interested in getting that, because I really love the color story. As I said, I repeat myself a lot in this video, I think. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, you can give me a thumbs up. I upload Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, and I hope to see you in my next video. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new here and want to do that, of course. And yeah, I hope I see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.